Okay, as you can see, my girls are happy now. This weekend, I added some features. I added straw to the chicken run. Before it was just, bare ground, and they really picked it over, and the last rainstorm we got was coming in through this wall. So we sheathed this wall for the winter to help keep the rain, block the rain, block the wind, and then to supplement their feed, we added alfalfa hay. So that was $13 for a bale, and that's about a little over half a bale right there. So I'm going to see how long it lasts. I did some research, and it says on the internet, on some farmers' sites, that they will eat alfalfa hay. Now, once it gets on the ground and they start walking all over it, they won't touch it, and then it just becomes part of their bedding. So, but it'll keep them busy, because you want your chickens to stay busy all the time. Otherwise, they start pecking each other, and you get those bald spots on their backs. So, this is what I've done. I finished up the water system. I put in a filter and a pump, and it's recirculating into the rain barrel. And then I got a heater in the rain barrel with a thermostatic switch, so when it gets cold, when it gets down to 38 below, the thermostatic switch will kick on. Now the heater I have is a thermostatic controlled heater that goes in the water, and that'll kick off when the water reaches 54 degrees or 58 degrees. It'll kick off. So that'll keep the water from freezing. Because, in the wintertime, chickens need water. They'll die in a day if they don't have any water. And as you can see, the girl inside, they're just playing, because I put in some fresh bedding in the coop house, and they're just going to town. And then I installed another security camera in the coop house, so I can keep an eye on the girls from a distance. And I took some of that tenacious dirt, whatever you pronounce it, and when I put down the fresh bedding, I took that and shook it out of its container. It's got a shaker top on it, and I shook it out like salt onto the fresh bedding. And what that will do is, when the girls are in there dusting themselves, kicking that saw chips up, it's like controls lice and mites, and that's what you want. So hey, one girl's just rolling around in it like she's a pig. I don't know if you can see. Let me get in there. Let's just watch these girls for a little bit. I may have to move that bundle of hay. You're supposed to keep your hay dry, and I didn't want to put it outside with the rest of the straw. It'd be under plastic, but I'm afraid that it'll get wet through condensation or something. So, hey, I have to eat that first, and then they got that right there. So, well, one girl's just going to town. I love chickens. Chickens make the ultimate pet, because you get eggs and meat from them. And they're really entertaining. They're a delight to watch. Now I've got Americanas, Orpingtons, I got 4 species. Americanas lay the Easter eggs, and then I got the Orpingtons, and then I got the, macaroons, or I don't know. And then I got comets. So, yep. These girls are happy now. Before, when I noticed after that rainstorm, it was just muddy in here. And it was, we had this lower part up. But then I put the upper part up, so that'll help block this, because the rain was coming in at a slant. And it's just saturating the dirt, and it was just muddy, and the girls, they don't like muddy feet. But they love this straw. They keep them entertained. So let's just kind of watch them. I don't have any roosters yet, so I'm going to get a rooster. And what we're going to do is we're going to sell the Americanas. And then we're going to get a rooster, and then we're going to breed chickens. But we need a rooster that's compatible with all the other three species. So, oh yeah, girl. And with my chickens, I haven't trimmed their beaks or clipped their wings or their claws, because that's just cruel. I don't believe in that stuff. I just let them be natural. Because if a predator gets in here, I pity the predator who gets in here, because these girls will get them. Look at those claws. And their beaks. That one there is Americana. Right there's 3 of them. 4. And they've just started laying probably the last month and a half, 2 months. But with winter coming on, their egg production's slowing down. Oh, the girls heard my phone ding. What's she doing up there? She better not lay an egg. And the nesting boxes are inside the coop. I think there's like 2 of them just laying around inside, just rolling around. I can't hardly see them. But I think there's 2 now, 2 of the brown ones. In addition to the layer feed that I have there. Whoops, sorry girls. Don't run, don't run. I've got a dish there and a dish there. Now before I just throw down the scratch. It's a mixture of cracked corn and other grains and some stone, and I get it at TSC. So I just, and before I was just throwing it down on the ground because that's the best way to administer it, because then they can just peck at it, and that's what they like. But because it's winter and I got the straw down, I'm putting that stuff in the dish. So yep, these girls are happy. Excuse me. Oh, she's just now gonna start exploring that. They'll clean up all that on the ground first. Then I put these. I had these floor joists, OSB floor joists, and I had them up in my rafter in my barn. So they're from leftover construction from the house. So I took them and I lay them down as runners, because you got the water here, these cups, and they'll splash water out, and I didn't want it to be a muddy mess always there. So I put that there, and hopefully the water will go that way, and then the girls can, sit up on the wood and then drink. And then over here, they were really digging holes, so I put that there to kind of prevent the hole digging. And then I needed something dry and up to set the bales of straw. So there's another runner of OSB joists underneath the straw going that way, and then I got these, so yeah. Yep. And I put these swings in and hoping that they would like them, but I think I got to lower them. They're too high. hear the rooster. Now some people think those brown ones are the common, or they're ice and browns, but they're not. Those are comets. I believe we have 4. And then we got the black ones are the Orpingtons, and they have the feathers on their feet. We have 6 of those. And then the other black ones don't have feathers. They look like Orpingtons, but they have no feathers on their feet, and they're macaroon. I don't know, but they, they're multi-purpose. The Orpingtons are multi-purpose birds. I mean, you can eat them, and or they lay good eggs. So the Americana is kind of like a niche specialty bird because it's Easter egg layers, but their eggs are a lot smaller, so you still get a good sized yolk in it, but it's just I'd rather have the brown ones. So I think that's all going to be it for this video.